Afternoon, everyone. Christian from Machete Group. I am at a new listing up in Mansfield. We have an amazing business opportunity. It is High Country Estate up in Goughs Bay, so only a couple of minutes from Mansfield. It's a great little business. Current vendors, they're retiring, but it's really a very profitable little business. It's a weekend business. So if someone wanted to kind of semi-retire, someone that's interested in gardens, it's currently, it's just over 6 acres, 6.1 acres of gardens, of property. In that you've got a maze, so gardens, an artist studio, cafe, residence. So it might be a bit of a longer video just because there's just so much to kind of intake. So I'm going to flick this camera around. So this is your entrance. So you've got car parking. I think there's car parking for around about 80 cars at the moment. So when you do events, weddings, there's heaps of parking. Yeah, and then just down to your left, you've got caterers, food vans, something, for weddings, events, something like that. You've certainly got the access point. So coming down, so this is your entrance. I will go into the cafe, just into your right. So it's a really great little cafe. You do have the opportunity to expand also, which I'll show you. This is the kitchen. Then through to the current residence. So if you wanted to really ramp the business up, you could really all open this up. And I'll show you at the back, there is a site where you could actually build a residence. So it's a 2-bedroom residence, very comfortable, bedroom downstairs, full kitchen, gas cooking. Toilet, really comfortable laundry, bathroom, wood fire, then massive split system, and then upstairs, which I'll show you, you've got another full bedroom. Very big bedroom, ceiling fans. So if you wanted to, you could really open this space up for the cafe, open that wall up. You do have out here also quite a lot of seating for your for the weekends for patrons. You've got under here, and then through that to the really beautiful garden. Obviously, we're in June now, so the garden's not looking as 100% as it normally should in the spring and summer months, but you'll get a really good idea. The property goes online today, so you'll be able to see when it's kind of in full bloom. So currently, it's a weekend business, school holidays. So if someone was wanting a bit of a, semi-retirement, it's not a full-time kind of business, which will appeal to a lot of people. So cafe, and then we'll go over to the studio. So again, it's currently used as an art gallery. I tell you, it is winter, but the gardens still look pretty amazing. So because it's hedged all the way around, you really don't see, it just kind of finishes the garden. So through to the art studio, it's actually a really beautiful space. So it really could be anything. You've got storage behind. As I said, you could kind of speak with local artists and do weekend events. It's such a usable space. You've got a wood fire in the corner. You could hold events. And that's the big selling point with this property. There's really not much, around doing, garden weddings. And as you'll see from the gardens, there's a huge opportunity for that here. So We will walk down through the maze if he doesn't get lost, and then I'll show you the gardens. So this is just one of, actually we might walk up here. So it's quite an iconic kind of property in the area. Everyone kind of knows about it. You do have, with Bulla literally just around the corner, you get a lot of traffic. And it's all established. So the car park, you can fit 80 cars. The cafe is, you can fit 30 in and about 60 outdoors also. Then it opens up to this amazing garden. So this is where you'd have all your weddings, events. It's just an amazing open space. So if you can imagine this as a wedding venue, it's just got so much potential. The garden, even though it looks like a lot, everything's established. My vendors here work a couple of days in the garden during the week, and it's pretty much, there's no more planting. You've got a big dam to the right for water, so they've been able to manage it really easily. There's a lot to go through with here. Now this is an open space. This is a great space. You've got a gate here, and that's for your entrance, for your marquees, your food trucks. It's an open space where you'd have a huge marquee, and then your garden wedding through to this space here. So just behind this also, you've got roughly about an acre. So if you did want to build, a full residence and be away from the business, you certainly could also. And that's got really beautiful backdrop for the hills around. So I'll just show you a bit more of the gardens. So you're fully licensed here also. I'm going to go down. There's a lot to take in. So, but this is just going to give you a bit of a sneak peek. Beautiful space up here. As I said, even in the middle of winter, the gardens they still are pretty amazing. So right now the current vendors, this is a memorial garden. The current vendors are working on a 30% profit margin, which is not bad for really a part-time business, which could be ramped up very, very easily. So look at that. So just through here, I'll show you, you've got a big dam through to the cafe. There's a full veggie patch to your right. So a big dam there, fully fenced. And then what they produce here, they obviously sell through to the cafe. And then back up here. It's all pretty, very, very well maintained. So just over 6 acres, 6.1 acres. The business has been going for over 20 years, so it's an established business. It's really for someone just to hand over the keys and really, take it to the next level. It's certainly got the reputation here, and everyone knows about it. Bulla just around the corner. Little chickens here. Got the chicken pen. And it's a beautiful day up here in Mansfield today. So, and then heads back up to the cafe and the residence. So that whole building there could be all cafe if you really wanted to ramp things up. And then build your residence at the back. And then just back here to the big space, through to your veggie patch at the back. And this is for your weekend, for everyone to be sitting down under this beautiful big tree. Perfect. Thank you for watching. The property goes online today. It's High Country Estate in Goughs Bay in Mansfield. If you've got any questions, queries, or would like to have a wander through or just have a chat, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to assist. Thanks for watching.